Hello, collective. It's Belena with Aspire to the Self, another timeless collective tarot reading. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, therefore they may not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Please don't try to make the story fit. If it doesn't, if you're not resonating with it, it just means I'm not picking up on your energy, which is okay. Okay? So again, please use your discernment, take what resonates, and leave the rest. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back, soul family. It's good to see you again. I hope you are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. A Spiral to the Self channels offers weekly astrological energy forecasts, intuitively led collective tarot readings, collective tarot readings for certain planetary aspects, so covering a certain length of time, as well as daily motivational shorts of messages from your higher self. So please hit that notification bell to get alerted to all uploaded content. And thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all. I am also the author, V. Ulrich, of both fairy tales on the table here. The Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen, which is a fairy tale written for adults about healing and overcoming narcissistic abuse, spiritual warfare, how to keep that inner flame lit, despite the adversity or struggles you may be going through. If you go through a dark night of the soul, okay, if you have continuous obstacles in your path, okay, and how your intuition and your spiritual team, the divine beings around you, can help you to get to fulfilling your soul purpose and true happiness in whichever way that looks for you. The Princess and Her Inner Voice, which is a children's fairy tale about following your intuition, what your intuition is, and how it can be used to overcome all obstacles, help you to heal from all traumas, and get you to your happy ending, whichever way that looks for you. Okay, both of these are self-love and self-worth based fairy tales. Okay, emphasis on that. As well as both are written in the Bard format. So think Dr. Seuss meets Grimm's fairy tales. They are written and illustrated in such a way to heal and appeal to your inner child as you read them. Okay, and both these fairy tales can be found on online retailers such as Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart, just to name a few. The Princess and Her Inner Voice is in its second edition print. Therefore, the autographed first edition, as well as my services and products, can be found on my website, which is www.aspiraltotheself.com. In the description box, you will find all the links to all my social media pages, my website, what it offers, as well as, like I said, all my social media pages, so that way you don't get scammed by people pretending to be me. Okay. Something I'd like to point out is that I am not a tarot reader. I am a seer. Therefore, the cards are just how I connect with you guys. The cards are just a physical and visual representation of the intuitive downloads that I receive. Okay. And legal disclaimer. I know it's boring, but you have to. Aspire to the Self channel and business and the owner are not responsible for what a viewer decides to do with the information they receive from these videos. That this channel is for entertainment purposes only. In the areas of legal, law, finance, health, mental health, know that I am not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be. If I mention them at all, it is because that is what my intuition is picking up on. And if you resonate with it, please seek out professional guidance in those areas from those experts. Okay, so before we get into the intuitive message, I'm going to start with a prayer. I call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess, Morgan, the Trinity Three, Lu, the archangels, my ancestors, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow in this reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy and frequency. If any lower vibrational entities, beings, or energies try to come through, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full permission to intervene and to intercede on my behalf in whichever way you deem fit. Please provide me with clear and concise messages of what you would like the collective to know. Please protect me, this video, the channel, and the viewers as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the All High. The sinner's mask will be ripped off. They'll be unable to hide. All their lies, deceit, and ill intentions will become exposed and publicly known. Okay, collective, I think we're going to do an energy tap-in, check-in, to see what's going on. You know, I do this every once in a while to see what you guys, just what the spirit wants you to know in this moment and not give me the message prior. So, I'm game. Let's see. Spirit, what would you like the collective to know today? Spirit, what would you like the collective to know today? Love story. Dark night of the soul. Healing journey. Interesting. So, someone is having the dark night of the soul because of your love story. And they and you are both on a healing journey. It's going to be one of those readings, it seems like, where someone could just be minding their business, but they don't. They get all butthurt and upset because your life is good, I guess. I don't know. Spirit, clarify what you want the collective to know about this dark night of the soul because of their love story. Because somebody wanted you to struggle and they took lots of actions to make it so. Clarify this dark night of the soul because of the love story. Clarify this dark night of... okay, so let's see. We've got, you got the signs, messages, and omens, or they did. That you, okay, this is you. This is them. They got the signs, the messages, and the omens that you were very, very protected. So this is someone already who took many actions and steps, who did the most to try to isolate you, to trap you, to, aim at you, whether that's spiritually or in the 3D. Okay. They got the signs, the messages, and the omens that you're very, very protected from any of the fires that they've tried to aim at you, like trying to break your heart, give you loss, give you sadness, because of their jealousy. And they've been working really, really hard to master their skill, okay, to try to get some kind of abundance from you with a bunch of other people because they viewed you as a rival or a challenge, okay? So this person's going through a dark night of the soul because you love yourself, you're in a happy relationship, and you're on a healing journey, and so they know that they have to be on now, okay? Clarify struggle. Okay, so they were very, very persistent, okay? They were very determined to make you struggle, okay, in your love life here. So that's that love story. They didn't want you to love yourself, and they didn't want others to love you as well. They were very, very determined, okay? They were very defensive, and maybe they thought that maybe this is an ex of yours that, felt entitled to you, that felt like you belonged to them, and they took it very personally when you, went out and, got in a different relationship, okay? So this is somebody you left behind, and they really, they decided to have some kind of vendetta to make you struggle. They got the signs, the messages, and the omens that you are having success and victory of overcoming any kind of bondage, restrictions, or powerlessness that they were trying to make you feel. Okay, they know this. So they're going through a dark night of the soul because, like I said, you're gone, you're in a relationship, you've healed yourself. So that means if they were doing witchcraft on you, it's not working. Okay, that your vibration is too high, it's too pure. But like I said, this is somebody who's very, very determined to make you struggle, but they know that you're getting recognition here, you're getting praise, you're getting success, okay, because you overcame. Like you're not restricted, you're not addicted, you're not trapped in any kind of bondage, you're not feeling powerless like they wanted you to. Clarify the Great Bear. They know that your independent wealth here, your abundance and your independence is very, very protected because you're moving on. You left behind, Okay, you're moving to calmer waters from this spying, this gossiping, and this watching. So this is somebody that was out here spreading lies about you, defaming you, trying to, you know, sabotage your character, your business, your family. Okay, but they know that you're very, very protected from anything that they were trying to do. This is stalking, this is gang stalking, this is invasion of privacy. Okay, but they know that you're moving on to calmer waters. Okay, you're leaving them behind, that you are very, very self-sufficient and abundant, and you're very, very protected in this. Like, they got the signs, the messages, the omens that whatever they were doing to, you know, be very, very persistent and trying to make you struggle, it's not happening. You're moving on and you're having success. Clarify jealousy. Clarify jealousy. You spoke out against this jealousy, this vendetta against you to make you struggle because you knew this person or these people were jealous, okay? Whoever was stalking you, spreading lies about you, gossiping about you, who decided to take upon themselves to make a smear campaign, you know, because they either felt heartbroken by you, or, you know, this is somebody that you left behind because they were non-committal. They, you know, they weren't for your highest good. You knew that they just wanted to play you or something. But when you left, they decided, like I said, to have that kind of personal vendetta against you, like, how dare you walk away from me even though I'm toxic to you kind of way, right? Well, you spoke your truth about it, and you spoke your truth that this person was only spreading these lies about you, gossiping about you, because they're jealous. They're jealous of you. They're jealous of your life. They're jealous of the love that you have. Clarify skill, spirit. Clarify skill. They were trying to master their skill at trying to block change for you and to control you. They wanted to control your mind, your heart, your stability. Okay, so this is somebody that really just tried to make you struggle so that way you wouldn't attract this love story. You wouldn't attract this new partner. Maybe, like I said, the gossip they were out there spreading about you, because believe it or not, this happens all the time. This is like such a low vibrational and somebody who truly hates themselves that would do this. But this is a person that feels like they have absolutely nothing to offer you or can't bring anything to the table, okay? That you would never choose them, even if they were the last man, last woman on earth, right? That they would have to isolate you and make literally every person who's attracted to you, not attracted to you. So it'd be like having to eliminate all the competition so that way you would only have them as the only option. Like, that's beyond pathetic as fuck, right? Like, you could heal and, you know, be a better person, have something to offer. You could do that, but this isn't a person who wants to do that. This is a person who just wanted to control you, okay? They wanted to control how you felt about them. They wanted you to be in love with them. They want to control how you thought, okay? And they want to control your stability because, again, they were trying to make you struggle. They were very, very determined to, okay? They're out here spreading lies about you, trying to get people to view you in a certain kind of way. And they were sitting there mastering their skill at it. Like, well, how can I control the collective? How can I do this? Clarify abundance. We have that there's 6 people involved here. So when they all thought by doing this, they would get some kind of abundance. Again, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. They thought they would get some kind of new beginning or manifestation or abundance, okay, by going after you, by starting this fire together. So this is 6 people that went out in your town, you know, around people that you know, and started a bunch of fires about you, started, you know, made up a lot of lies about you, had a smear campaign about you, just spreading a bunch of rumors about you because they thought if they did so, it would make you struggle and they would get some kind of abundance and stability out of it. So these are people that looked at you like a meal ticket. Clarify challenge. Clarify challenge. They were looking at many, many options and opportunities of how they could, you know, essentially fight you, bring you opposition, how they could challenge you. This is somebody, like I said, who's very, very intimidated by you, that views you as competition. They view you as an equal, like an equal match. But it looks like they met their match, right? Because you have success. They got the signs, the messages, the omens that you're having success here. So you won. But they were thinking of any and every possible way that they could challenge you, that they could bring you down, make you struggle. Clarify the collective's love story. What is the collective's love story that had this person so jealous and hell-bent? That these were friends and colleagues, so people who do the same kind of occupation that you do, as well as friends. So they were very, very jealous of your new love life here and your higher self, like your the fact that you listen to your intuition. They didn't like that. And we have that Archangel Raphael gave you justice here and brought solutions to this, brought harmony in the situation. So these people, these friends here that were trying to block change for you, that went out and tried to create all this competition, all this conflict for you, looking at many, many ways to challenge your stability, your love life, okay? Try to make you struggle. It was just all because they were jealous of you following your intuition here and how it spoke to you. And how your intuition led you to your love life here. But all who tried to start the fires, all who were spreading, like the gossip, the stalking, they've been met with Archangel Raphael, who brought justice and harmony to the solutions here, which is why this person here has, they got the messages that you got success. Like, so there's, we'll get into this. We'll get into this. Spirit, tell us about, tell us about the justice and harmony to these people that were spreading lies. Why? How do they have the message? What message did they get? That you're celebrating? Okay. What message did these people get that made them think that you have success? What message did they get that made them think that you have success? That your higher self, or say the divine here, your spiritual team, because we do have a archangel here, showed you how to heal yourself in order to have this love story, okay? They showed you who was this hidden enemy here that was trying to make you struggle, trying to make you suffer. They thought they were going to have luck and determination to do so. So your higher self, as well as the angels here, were showing you who exactly your hidden enemy was. They gave you the intuitive knowledge here of who was trying to be cunning, sly, and sneaky with their moon magic, trying to, whatever they were doing on each new moon, full moon, like you got the download here. So it's like they know that you know who's involved. So that's why they feel defeated. That's why they're getting the messages. It's like they know that you intuitively picked up on who exactly was trying to make you struggle here. Okay? And that you had divine assistance to let you know who it was, and one, for you to be able to get out of it. How do you get out of it? But also who was trying to be sneaky about it. So these are people, like I said, it says these are friends and colleagues. These are people that you hung out with, you spoke with, you thought they were your friends, okay, but they obviously weren't. Spirit, tell us about the signs, the messages and omens that they got that the collective is having success. Tell us about the signs and the omens they got to know that the collective has success. Because justice is here. Okay, again, we have justice here twice. Justice is here. That's causing big changes, okay? So this could be like a cop. This could be an authority figure of this. It says lawsuits. There's clarity here, okay? That's so the justice system has the clarity here and is coming in very quickly against a Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is someone who's very passionate, very fiery, so think fire signs, okay? Doesn't have to be any of those signs, but essentially a Knight of Wands is someone who doesn't think before they act, so they act very rashly. But also, this is someone who's promiscuous, a player, does third-party situations, just wants to have a one-night stand with you. So this person here, this one-night stand person, was very, very determined to make you struggle. Okay, and they were fueled by jealousy. Okay, so maybe this is somebody that you turned down, because it says that you have a love story here, so which means you wanted a full commitment. You wanted to be with your divine counterpart. You wanted to essentially mate for life. This is somebody who just wanted to mate with you for one night. You probably turned them down, and then they had some kind of secret vendetta against you, okay, because they wanted They wanted that good, I guess, that you have. And they know that it's a completion of a cycle here, okay, with also a King of Wands, someone who's an entrepreneur, who's also very fiery. So a lot of fire in here. Maybe these people are an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Trying to think. I think that's the only fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I forgot the other one, if there's another one. Okay. But we have heavy fire here. You know, where, you know, this person, King of Wands could also be someone who's, they're very, very attractive. They're very magnetic. Like, they can get people to do things for them. But also, they can also be very warlocky or witchy, okay? So they know it's a completed cycle for this Knight of Wands and this King of Wands, okay, to try to make you juggle, okay? To get some kind of passionate breakthrough, to get you to surrender, okay? Because you're showing up as a high priestess. These people know that you're very, very intuitive, that you know everything, that your gifts are unmatched, that whatever little petty challenge they had, it's like you know everything that they're doing, because we do have the intuition here is picking up all the time. These people were the kind of people that were throwing the rock and hiding their hands. So these are cowards. These people would never address you. Like, you may have even had this gossiping, spying, and watching going on, and you didn't even know because you never heard any of it. Like, no one ever came to you and told you what was being said about you. And it's because it's cowards. It's like low vibrational people doing what low vibrational people do, right? Like, no one would ever dare say the shit to you. No one ever dare come to you with anything, right? They're being sneaky. They thought they were gonna, I'm gonna go spread rumors about so and so with other people who don't matter, because that's how I view it. Because look, the next card we have is conflict. So they know that you're aware of who your opposition is. They know that you're aware of who everybody is. Like, you know who they are. You know the names. You know where they live. You know what their motives were, depending upon your skill set. You know what they were thinking. You know what they're going to think. You know what they're going to do before they do it. So you're always getting out of the shit. Like, you know, you had the fox energy here. Like, you're always able to maneuver past it. Okay, whatever they're doing, you know, each moon phase, like, you're getting the downloads. They know this. And trust me, with all the downloads that I've gotten, these people know. Okay, and these cards fell upside down, so we got the first reading on them. But Spirit wants you to know that now they feel like it's a wasted opportunity. They don't have any direction. They feel like they're lacking energy to keep pursuing you, okay? Because they know that, you know, this was all due to arrogance. So we have a King of Wands and we have a Knight of Wands that was just very, very arrogant, thinking that they could do it. Like, maybe this was all for clout. Like, haha, I'll take this person down. This person didn't want me. You know, like, believe it or not, there's people out there like that. Okay, it's sad. And it's people who really, really just truly hate themselves and then that need to heal. But there's people out there that if you turn them down, they'll do everything in their power to get you back just so they can hurt you. All right? So it's like, hey, I just want to sleep with you. Hey, no thanks. Okay, and then they're out here doing the witchcraft on you. They're getting a whole gang of people to do witchcraft on you so you can come back to them just so they can reject you or hurt you in some kind of way, right? Like, this is pathetic as fuck. This is pathetic as fuck. But they know that you won. Like, whatever, they know it's a close cycle for any of this conflict, okay? They know it's a close cycle here. You're not juggling nothing. You're happy. You have your love story here. You're showing up as a whole high priestess. Like, they feel like all they're experiencing is delays, okay? They're all stagnant. Like, they're not going forward, they're not going backwards, okay? That they have no energy or creativity to keep pursuing you. Like, it says here that they were looking at any and every kind of option and opportunity to bring you conflict, to try to challenge you. Okay, so they know that you're a high priestess. Maybe these people have gifts or they want your gifts and they thought that they were going to challenge it, because believe it or not, people are like that too. Like, oh, you have gifts, instead of just like leaving you the fuck alone, they go, oh, I'm going to see how good your gifts are. I'm going to, you know, do my black magic, my witchcraft on you and just see exactly how powerful you are. Like, that's dumb. And I'm telling you why it's dumb, collective, because one, your life is a projection of the energy you put out. So say, even if the collective wasn't a high priestess, wasn't as powerful or whatever as you thought, you still get that shit back. You still get karma. You still get it back. Whatever you send out, you get back threefold, and that's without divine intervention. Okay? And that's not accounting vibration. That's not accounting anything. So it's like, these people are dumb as fuck. These are like children. These are children. Well, I'm going to see how powerful you are. And I'm going to see, you know, if you say who you are, you know, I'm willing to jeopardize my whole life, my generations that come after me, you know, because who cares about generational curse debt? Who cares if, you know, my family and stuff suffer for what I'm doing? Because I'm upset. I'm upset that the collective didn't let me sleep with them. Ugh, like, come the fuck on. Like, come the fuck on. Who are you? Like, who the fuck raised you for you to be this sad crybaby bitch like energy? Like, when I hear this shit, it makes me think of Dante from The Clerks kind of whining, but I'm not even supposed to be here today, you know, like crying like that. Like, she wouldn't let me fuck her. You know, this is some incel that feels entitled to you. Like, oh, you didn't let me have sex with you and discard you and destroy your self-worth, so now I'm going to create a vendetta and have other people try to destroy your life with my witchcraft. People are fucking pathetic. Tell us about the collective's love story again. What is the collective's love story that's got everybody so hot and bothered? That you went through some kind of death and rebirth, okay? So you went through some kind of transformation. And you were able to deal with this hostility and the conflict, okay, that was going on in all the moon phases. Because we have here again, these people were doing the most during any and every kind of moon phase, okay? They were trying to cause you unrest. You knew that. You're showing up as a divine feminine. 777 is the angel number for luck. And then we have the eclipse here. So we recently just had a solar eclipse. So could be when they got the message like, hey, sit the fuck down. You lost. Sit down. Like, you're not going to win. It's an end of a cycle. Solar eclipses mean it's an ending. It's a fated ending, right? It's a fated ending. You're showing up as a high priestess and a divine feminine. So you're showing up as protected and guided by the divine. We have the archangels here, okay? And you set boundaries, okay? So again, you said no thanks. They're like, let's sleep together. Let me destroy your life. You're like, no thanks. And you're very, very protected. Again, you're very, very protected here. So you set your boundaries. You set your energetic boundaries. You weren't letting people get into your energy without your permission. This is pathetic. Tell me about the collective's healing journey. Tell me about the collective's healing. That the animals were talking to you. Okay, and I know it sounds pretty crazy, but so there's synchronicities out there. So say if you see the fox, that means cunning. That means smart. Okay, that means being quick. If you see an owl, that means deception. Be wary of deception or hidden messages coming. Okay, the stag means royalty, means protection. Okay. You got the hawk here, which means signs, messages, and omens. Okay, you got the synchronicities here. Take care of your body, okay? Take care of your temple, okay? And you healed your body. Maybe you had a diet change, you started self-prioritizing, you started really paying attention to your body. And that's why you're able to reach this milestone of having this love story, okay? You released fear. The angels got you out of this fear mindset of being alone. And you're showing up as the loving woman on the honoring path. So you're showing up as a whole divine feminine here, okay? Who's on the honoring path. Like, you are shining. You're being applauded. You have success. You're in the public eye here, and people are giving you their flowers, okay? You're very, very abundant. People know that you're kind. You're nurturing. You're just an all-around sweetheart. You're very high vibrational. So again, this is somebody low vibrational as fuck that thought they were entitled to sleep with you, okay? They wanted to sleep with you. They felt very, very entitled to. They know that you've healed. You're too healed to be messing with that bullshit, right? I want to know more about your love story, though. So we got your healing journey. Tell us about the collective's love story. Tell us about the collective's love story. I want more about what the collective's love story is. Because so far it looks like self-love. You got self-love for yourself. But why would self-love make someone jealous? because of the hidden truth or something unknown, okay? This could mean that you knew more than you said, okay? You're showing up as a divine feminine. You're showing up as someone who listens to their higher self. You're showing up as somebody who's very, very intuitive, okay? That you're a whole high priestess. You knew more than what you were letting on, and people know that you have a lot of knowledge. They know, like I said, these people know that you know what they did. Tell us about the justice. What's got them all in their head about the justice? Because we have justice here twice. What's the justice here? Why do they fear the justice? Why do they fear the justice? Again, because you're a seer. You're a seer. You're a whole ass seer. They know that you know everything that they've done, who they are, when they did it, where they did it. They know that you know. And if you have the awareness that people's doing witchcraft on you, it's not going to work. You have the awareness. You know to rebuke anything that's in your energy that does not belong to you. Okay, you got the signs, you got the omens, okay? So they know that you're a whole seer and that you see everything that they've been doing to try, you know, with their witchcraft, with their black magic, that they were trying to do to, maybe this is sex magic. This is, you know, trying to get you to have feelings for them. And they were hoping to have some kind of reunion, okay? So they fear this. They fear that you know that they were doing some kind of sensual magic on you to get some kind of reunion, that they worked with the group to get some kind of financial opportunity here. So again, like these are people that were hunting you because they thought they could get some kind of financial opportunity here. The 6 people. And it all depended upon this masculine energy, or masculines, because there's 2 that show up here, King of Wands and a Knight of Wands. They know that none of their plans are going to work because you're fully aware of who they are and what they want. But I want to know about the justice causing big changes. Spirit, tell us about the justice and the Knight of Swords, you know, causing big changes. The justice causing big changes. The justice causing big changes. Clarify those. That justice is going to be here for a King of Pentacles. So if there's a King of Pentacles involved, so someone who's a provider, abundant, wealthy, they call this like the sugar daddy in the tarot deck. But justice is going to be here for this King of Pentacles. Clarify that. Justice, big changes for a King of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So there's 3 masculine energies here so far. So we have the justice is going to come and seize big changes. Okay, they're going to seize the moment. They're very, very determined to come after this King of Pentacles here. So someone who is paying and funding for all this, paying the groups, paying the people to do this, who wanted to bring you some kind of romantic offer, but do it in a strategic and deceitful way. Okay, and they have the forward movement to go after this person here. Okay, so they know. So the justice system knows who the ringleader was and who they hired to essentially to come and be deceitful towards you. Like I said, this is their whole plan depended on a masculine here trying to have a one-night stand with you. Let's find out why. Why? Why did their plan depend upon someone having a one-night stand with the collective? Because that was going to be how they celebrated or have success. Why though? Because if they were able to get with you, then they would be able to get into your Akashic records to figure out who your ancestors were and how they were protecting you. So with sex, you can... Okay, so even if it's not sex, so we'll say just if this person was able to get you to love them and to get into your energy, they would have closer contact with you to be able to infiltrate your boundaries, to have, you know, energetic access to you so they could figure out more things about you. But say if it came down to like physical intimacy, You can pass on demons that way. You can pass on entities that way. Soul ties, okay? They want to know who your ancestors that were protecting you were and how to get in your Akashic records, because they, like I said, these people are very, very intimidated, jealous of your gifts, of you being very psychic, you being a high priestess here. That was the only way they were going to get any kind of information on like how you tick, how you think, how you move, how you do things, how you get out of situations, how you know when people are doing things to you, you know, how you know, because there's some kind of financial opportunity here. In the collective readings, we've had inheritance schemes, we've had insurance fraud, we've had people sacrificing other people for gains. If this is part of like a satanic cult or just some kind of spiritual cult, okay, where a secret society that literally picks a high vibrational person and sacrifices them to some kind of dark entity or something like that. And it gives them blessings in some way. But they thought the only way they could do that was to figure out who was protecting you and your knowledge, like how they could do that. Weird. Give us the tea on these people. They used their besties to seek support, okay? So they worked with the friends, okay? But they said that these people were your friends as well. Well, they're not your friends, and you slayed all their demons. Your own demons and theirs. So they've tried to send you entities. They're consumed with love for you, so they're obsessed with you. They love to hate you and hate to love you. They're in a low vibrational mess they created. They're all karmically tied, so they're stuck in toxic connections. So all these people are toxic as fuck. And they're all stuck together. They're all wounded. They all have childhood trauma and wounds. So all this jealousy, all this vendetta, this conflict was because they all have inner childhood wounds. And so them wanting to come after you. So this masculine energy here that wanted to sleep with you, that felt rejected by you, that would, like had jealousy, it's because they have either a fear of abandonment issues or they just can't handle rejection very well, right? This is a blessing in disguise. Okay, so all these cards came out. Okay. They're caught up in all their lies. Remember all the lies they told about you? Well, they're caught up in them all because none of it makes sense. They have numerous partners. Didn't I say they were promiscuous and in third parties? So they have numerous partners. There was not anything they wouldn't do to hurt you all because you wouldn't sleep with them. It's fucking disgusting. Your gifts terrify them. And your gifts expose them. They're sleeping with the enemy. Or when you're with this person, you were sleeping with the enemy. And be prepared because someone may be coming to you with half-truths. They try to bind themselves to you. If you haven't already, do a cord cutting for whoever is popping up into your mind intuitively. The devil lied to them and now they're trapped. So that's what that whole dark night of the soul is. Your ancestors want all the smokes. Your ancestors are here fucking them up. A group tried to take you down and still lost. Your animals are guides communicating with you. Okay, so we did have that energy here. Things are going on behind the scenes to bring you your wish, your manifestation, so think positive. And these soul ties need severed. Again, so if you haven't cut the cords with these people, these individuals that your intuition's picking up on, you need to, because they tried to do binding spells on you to try to attach to you. So say if they couldn't affect your forward movement, then they decided they were just going to hitch along for the ride. Because they feel empty inside. So these are like narcissists, okay? They're essentially walking demons because they're portals and anybody and everybody can come inside. And if they're promiscuous, that means they have lots of soul ties. You're backed by a spiritual army, okay? They know that you're very, very protected. We had that as well. They know that you're very, very protected. They got the message here that you are going to have success, that anybody fucking with you is going to pay. They've been stalking you, watching you very closely. Again, we had that spying, gossiping, and watching. Well, they paid people to watch you. Karma has brought them an illness that they can't cure from, or they can't get a cure from. They cannot compete or they don't compare. So again, these are people that tried to compete with you. They try to compete with your gifts. Well, maybe let's just see if so-and-so is who they say they are. Let's do all this witchcraft on them. Let's sell our soul to get nothing. Jeez. And now they're severed to pieces because they kept acting impulsively. Like I said, doing their little bitchcraft, like trying to come after you all the time. There's a cop involved. So that's that justice system there. They tried to share dreams with you. This is beyond a psychopath. I'm just going to say that. It's a psychopath. You just turn them down and then they go get a bunch of people to like do witchcraft on you so they could sacrifice you because you didn't want to sleep with them. They're a walking portal for demons and shit. You rose from the ashes. Make sure you drink your water. They find you very, and they find this like magnetic pull towards you. It's your energy. They really want your energy. What's the collective's higher self want them to know about the situation? Angel number 555 is the angel number for change. You're currently experiencing many changes in your relationships and friendships. So all the endings that's happened in your life, they were meant to, okay? It's a fated event. You're having, so with that solar eclipse energy coming out in that card, all the endings that you've had to your relationships, they are meant to, they cannot come forward with you. That's a fated event for those endings. And so that way you can make room for the high vibrational soul tribe that's more in alignment with you. What does Goddess want the collective to know? What does Goddess want the collective to know? That you are the Holy Grail, so stop the endless searching, okay? Look within. Mystic Rose, so you're... like say you are a mystic, you have humanity, you have grace, you have compassion. No matter what these people tried to do to you, you still kept your grace, you still kept your compassion and your humanity. What blessing should the collective be aware of? A blessing for all your good work. Okay, you're going to be blessed. It does say that things are going on behind the scenes to bring your wish, your manifestation towards you. Okay. So you're being blessed for this. It does say it's a blessing in disguise. So it's like the divine used your enemies to level you up. So set your intentions. Minerva, the goddess of war, schools, and commerce, is with you. Minerva is also like an aspect or like another name for the Morgan. Okay. Morgan's the goddess of sovereignty, war, passion, life, death, rebirth, prophecy. You cannot lose what is yours. 555 is the angel number for change. So change is coming. Okay, collective. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity of what you already intuitively know. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for a brief little snippet of the princess and her inner voice. Bye, guys.